Okay, here we are at the CNC mill, part of our CNC manufacturing unit. And what I'm going to demonstrate for you in this little video is how we actually mount our unmachined part into the mill. Alright, a couple things to notice. First of all, in the mill itself, I have an end mill. There's end mills and there's drill bits. This is an end mill, and the difference between an end mill and a drill bit, the drill bit has a rounded edge to it on the bottom, or a rounded bottom, and this, as you can see, if we could focus up here, has a flat edge to it. Alright, so the flat edge makes it an end mill, and the rounded bottom makes it a drill bit. Alright, so either way, they're cutting tools. I have my unmachined part here, and this happens to be a piece of high density white plastic. It measures precisely 3 inches by 2 inches, and of course this is your X and this is your Y, the way I'm going to put it in there. I'll show you that. And it measures 1/2 inch, or 0.5 is your depth. So there's my machinist ruler. Now, to actually put this into the vise, I have already moved this spindle up, so it's a couple inches above my vise. This is a spacing block. So the spacing block acts as just that, a spacer, to bring it up above the vise jaws. If I didn't have that little spacer, you could see it would be inset in there, and we don't want that. So we're going to go ahead and have that pushed up there like that. Now, it's always a good idea to make sure that you're wearing your safety glasses, because as you can see, there's a lot of little pieces of milling debris in here, and you certainly don't want any of this in your eye. So pop on those pair of safety glasses, which can be found right up above your mill here whenever you have this door open. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my my wrench. This is a special wrench, so make sure it doesn't get misplaced. We put it in to our little nut here, and we're going to spin it around to the right. Now, I'm going to swing the camera around so you can better see this, and even zoom in for you. If you notice, the left side of this vise, the left edge right here, that would be overlapped or extending out a little bit. What we want is I'm going to spin this around a little bit here. We want our piece to be nice and flush, not proud or not inset. We want it nice and flush, and the easiest way to do that is to take our machinist ruler, place it up against there like that, and just go ahead and press our workpiece up against there. That way it's not too far out, it's not too far in, it's just right. So when we press that, we go ahead and tighten this up a little bit on the vise. Our little wrench here, we'll zoom out to show you what that looks like, and then we go ahead and snug it up, just like that. Always remove the wrench, and then I always make sure I give it a little tug. I mean, you don't want to two-hand it or anything, just give it a little tug to make sure it doesn't wiggle. Now, with your hand in here, be very careful, and I've done this a few times. Be careful that you don't nick your knuckles on this end mill, because it is sharp and it definitely will cut you. So just be cautious of that, and that is how we set up an unmachined piece to be milled.